Good morning. Welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. It is episode 16 and we're having our first rain day, which means we're under a covered pavilion at Bonita Beach. You can see here we have a covered pavilion that's rather large, and we're upstairs, so up one flight of stairs, and it just won't stop misting. It's not a downpour, but it's definitely misty out there. Good morning, Miss Detroit. Before we get started, I wanted to thank everybody for their concern yesterday that I was putting my health in jeopardy by being here. And I know it looks miserable where I'm at, but you have to remember that this is South Florida. It is not Michigan, it is not Connecticut, it is not Canada, it is not anywhere cold. This is 55 degrees, wet and rainy. Good morning, Joanne. So for me, somebody who lives somewhere that is tropical and like paradise most of the year, this is cold for me. I am wearing a down parka that I used to wear when I lived in Michigan, but after being here 10 years, it feels colder, but it's not. So this is 55 degrees. It looks miserable. It feels miserable a little bit, but I wanted to share these days with you as well as the beautiful days, because in my opinion there's no such thing as an ugly day at the beach. And I actually come down here rain or shine, and this pavilion is one of the places that I come to enjoy the rainy days at the beach. I love the way the water reacts to the wind and the rain. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, everybody, for joining me live this morning. So I just find it really exciting to see the way the nature changes with the rain. And as you watch more of the episodes, you will see how different the beach gets. Like today compared to a day in June, you're not even going to recognize that it's the same beach. It's bizarre. It's awesome, and that's what I wanted to share with you. So we probably won't be down here that long today, but I still wanted to take the opportunity to show you what our beaches look like on rain days, because it's one of my favorite special treats that you normally don't see. Good morning, Lee. 26 degrees in Texas. Brr, that's cold. I think it's 55 here, but it's very windy and rainy. Wanted to show you what I'm working on. I'm wearing the messy bun hat that I made for crochet last week, and I'm working on a messy bun hat. Here's the top here, and this one is knit. Even my lighting's weird today. It's just a gloomy day. So here I did four rounds of knit, 4 rounds of purl for the whole hat, starting with attaching the yarn to a ponytail holder at the top, and just finishing up a knit version of the messy bun hat. That's loud. Good morning, Marv from Sarasota. Glad you're enjoying the messy bun hats. For this one, I'm doing my favorite stretchy bind off. Oh, he's loud. Good morning, Edna from India. Doing a yarn over bind off. So for every stitch I'm doing a yarn over, knit 1, and then passing the yarn over and the first stitch up and over the second stitch. Do that again, yarn over, knit 1, pass the yarn over and first stitch up and over the second stitch to bind off. I know the lighting's kind of troublesome here this morning, but I can show you this in another video. I also have tons of videos that show you how to do this fantastic stretchy bind off. And then see how stretchy it is? There's no tightness in that type of a bind off. Really nice and stretchy. I'm not even sure my tripod is going to hold up this morning. It was worth a shot anyway. Good morning from Central Illinois. Thanks for watching. Might need to hold the tripod when the gusts come. We'll see. Okay, last bind off. And not too soon either. Look at how much yarn I have left. Not much. Joanne is in central New Mexico and she's happy to see rain too. Good. I think there are lots of people that enjoy rain like I do. So the hat looks kind of short right now, but it will block out a lot longer. Might end up being short. We'll find out. We'll find out when we get home. But there's the knit counterpart to the crochet messy bun hat. I already have a video loaded yesterday for how to get started on this. 11 degrees in Indiana, brr. You guys stay warm, stay safe, and stay indoors as much as possible. Oh, when we were talking about YouTube yesterday, I forgot to mention one of my favorite things that I've learned on YouTube. I learned how to play guitar on YouTube. I've learned almost everything I know about guitar from watching YouTube channels. Thank you, Lee. I have the video and the pattern already posted for the knit, well, the crochet version. Pattern and video are done. For the knit version, the cast on and getting started video is uploaded, and the pattern is written and available on my website, and the link to the pattern is in the video description. And I'll post both of these in the show notes at the end of today's episode also. I'm just so in love with being able to wear a bun with my hat that I wanted to make a second one. Today I put my hair in a ponytail, made 2 braids, I don't know if you can see, and then took 1 braid and wrapped it, and then took a second braid and wrapped it around the first braid in the opposite direction. Don't know how much you can see, but I saw it on... Oh, thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you got your order. Enjoy. Good morning, Shirley. Good morning, Faye from cloudy California. Leah, yeah, if you like, hi Ronnie, if you have long hair, I can't imagine not loving a messy bun hat. Nice to see you too, Ronnie. Okay, it's still raining. We're not going down to the beach. I hope you can see some of it. Oh, if I get out of the way, you can see some of it. If I can get you a little closer. The water's so pretty today. It's not as rough as an ocean, but you'll see. Throughout the year, we get rough water sometimes. We even get big swells once in a while, but we have really smooth water here in the Gulf of Mexico most of the time because it's such a shallow and smallish body of water. Probably not going to stay here that long this morning, so if anybody has any questions, please let me know. Oh, at Knitting Club last night, I got to see a lot of photos and finished projects that people made of my patterns for gifts this year. It was so nice. Ronnie's next project is a messy bun hat too. Not cold in India. Okay, so do it in cotton or bamboo. That would be okay. 37 degrees centigrade, sweltering somewhere today. That is well over 90 degrees, I believe, Fahrenheit. Don't see many birds out here today either. You're welcome. You can't even see, yeah, Australia. I thought that's where you're from, Shirley. If you look over here, we can't even see the horizon down the beach. You can't see the buildings like normal, and this way either. Show you over here. I mean, there's no visibility whatsoever. But cool and beautiful still. Oh wow, PJ Knits is going back to work today after being off since before Christmas. Well, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed your break. That sounds like fun. Ronnie's asking for a beret hat video. Let's see. Have I made berets before? I have, but I think that, think they might be in books. I'll have to think about that. But yeah, if I have one that I can share now, I will. Otherwise, I could design one. Berets are fun. PJ knitted during her break. That's good. Oh, I got a request for live streaming the knitting club. I'm not sure how to do that yet because we do it in a public place, Panera Bread Company, and I'm not sure if it's legal or what I'm allowed to do with strangers being in the background. I would have to get everybody's permission in the knitting group as well. And I wouldn't want to pressure anybody into thinking that they had to say yes. So it's just kind of a delicate balance between figuring out if my group would like it or if they would feel pressured to be a part of it. And I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. I know I'm comfortable doing it, but that doesn't mean everybody is. So I'm still trying to figure out the balance of how to ask and understand what I'm allowed to do at Panera. I did it once, and afterwards I questioned all of those things, so I haven't really figured that out yet. But yeah, it would definitely be fun to be able to do that. I think I would maybe need to be in a private location to do it. Good morning, Elizabeth. Thanks for watching. Good morning, Pamela. Thank you for watching. Oh, I left my blanket. Don't want to lose this. This is a very heavy wool blanket that I take to tennis tournaments to wrap myself in, and I've been using it for sitting on the beach during our cold winter, and I'll be switching over to something much lighter for beach blankets soon. Elizabeth made the Delta hat last night and she's happy with it. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I've been thinking about making a page on my website for everyone to be able to upload their photos of their finished projects of my patterns. Haven't figured out the back end of that or what's appropriate for permissions and stuff like that, but I'm going to try to figure that out because I think it'd be fun to have a hub for everyone to be able to share their photos. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm getting poor connection warnings up here too. Wonder if anyone else is having an issue. Thanks, Pamela. Ronnie wants to know what Delta Stitch is. It's a flower petaled hat that I wore in yesterday's video. That's a free pattern and video on my website. I missed a couple comments while I was talking. Mar says it looks great here. Yes, it is. It's beautiful. Okay, great. Thank you for telling me, Joanne. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten any confirmation from anybody that there's connectivity issues when I see this sign, so maybe it's a light caution. Look at those birds working hard. Oh, a sprinkle of this asked for advice on choosing colors for a project. That's a great question. I would pay attention to not only the colors in your closet, but more specifically, the colors of your accessories. What colors do you gravitate towards when you buy jewelry, when you buy different accessories, when you buy makeup? What colors do, because your closet could be full of white, cream, gray, and black, right? So that usually means that you pick colors in your accessories. So if you can study your accessories and figure out what colors you gravitate towards in a store when you're shopping, I think those are the colors that you probably know are best for your complexion and your personality, and that's the colors that I would consider when you're buying yarn. Now, if you want to step outside of your comfort zone and do something entirely different, that's a totally different subject. But if you're just unsure and overwhelmed in a yarn shop or looking at a yarn palette, that's where I would start. You like pink, peach, and lilac. Yeah, some of us already know what colors we love or what colors we gravitate towards or what colors complement our complexion the best. But those of us that don't and feel overwhelmed in a situation where you have 30 yarns to choose from, I would consider studying your jewelry, costume jewelry, study the things that you wear for accent colors, study the colors of the purses that you buy, whatever. The nail polish colors that you like, that's a good idea. KB Fibers, yes, she is missing this morning. Hopefully she'll be back soon. Lee prefers bright colors. Yeah, so you already know what colors you like. I have my moods. Sometimes I like neutrals, sometimes I like black, and sometimes I like bright, bold colors. Thank you, Sarah. I usually stay away from autumn colors. I prefer like orange, brown, things like that. I stay away from those colors. I like bright colors, pastel colors, and neutrals, and metallics. But everybody's different, and you know, depending on your mood, it can change as well. And then how to combine colors is a whole other story. Some of it comes from just confidence, and some of it comes from understanding color balance. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up here in a minute, so if anybody has any last minute questions, thank you all for joining me today. I love the questions in live and love that we can brainstorm and share information here live. I mean, it's fun doing it in video, but it really is cool that we can do it here too. Shirley's red is her favorite color, but she has red hair. Yeah, so there's things like that. You can like red in other things, you know. You don't have to wear it close to your hair, but you could wear it in other ways, right? Or use it in other aspects. Thank you, Lee. Have a great day yourself. I am going back to my car in the heat right now. And then going back to work. Lots to do. Waiting for the weather to break so I can photograph the next book. Oh, Elizabeth's asking how Marlon's tournament went yesterday. He won the first round, and he played against a player he's played 5 times and beat him for the very first time. So that was a huge accomplishment yesterday. And then he lost in the second round to a Division I college player. So that was a great experience as well, getting to play someone who is way more experienced as him. So it was a great day. Thank you all for your support and asking, and thank you for joining me live this morning. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and here's hoping to a dry day so we can get closer to that water tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.